Headline. Hey, check, check, check. Can you hear me? Hey, check, check, check. Yes, you can. Let's see. I can go freedom, individual liberty, above all else, founders of the only true democracy of New Eden. They have created ethnically diverse culture leaders progressive society. Taki are one of the largest ethnicities in the Federation. Exceeding gifted communicators, they are prominent in the federal democracy. The Jinmei. Go with the Taki. Hello. Make me change the photo though. I remember the way to change the little icon. Why doesn't let me do it no more? Game is unavailable. Fucking A. All the fucking Destiny 2 names everything. I don't even know how to spell it. Thanks. Sure, let's see what's a tutorial.
New Eden. A universe brimming with possibility and rife with adventure. Only the most intrepid capsuleers can conquer its many wonders. Do you have what it takes to become one with the machine? To explore the far reaches of space, carving out a name for yourself among the stars. To become a titan of industry, amassing wealth, power, and prestige as you rise above your rivals. Or to prove your worth in combat, cementing new alliances and vanquishing your foes on your path to glory. For the rare few, immortality awaits. With AIR's Capsuleer training program, you become the architect of your own destiny.
Greetings, Captain. I am Aura, your AI companion. I am here to help you find your way through New Eden. Welcome to the first day of your new life as a Capsuleer. I am now transferring your pod into a ship, provided by AIR, as part of your
Oh.
Captain, an unidentified communicator. Vectoring escape route. Evacuation sequence initiated. Station hull integrity compromised.
Little pod. Yep, station. Why?
Captain, this cloning facility was attacked before your capsule could be inserted into a ship. I initiated our evacuation sequence before we reached the hangar to avoid certain death. No need to thank me.
Thank you.
This baptism by fire is certainly not what AIR had planned for your first day in a pod. Rest assured, I am here to help. I'm unable to identify our attackers, but they are not currently targeting our capsule. This gives us time to locate a ship. Your pod may be able to fly through space, but, like all capsules, it is unarmed. A proper ship comes with Now, let's get a better look at our surroundings. Ah, there is a ship still capable of flight. An Astero, no less. I have highlighted the navigation section of your display. Use it to approach the ship. Board the Astero now. Our shields took significant damage in the attack. The armor is also in need of repair. I believe the appropriate idiom for this situation is, "We're screwed." Fortunately, the cavalry has arrived. Ships bearing air transponders are approaching our location.
This is Balin Ferris, Commander of Air Security. All ships evacuating this cloning facility are advised to rendezvous at emergency coordinates. Captain, your vessel looks like it's seen better days. I'll repair you once you're in range.
Commander Ferris, were you able to determine the identity of our attackers?
Negative, Aura. Their transponders were cloaked and their hulls lacked any identifying information. I'd wager this was an act of corporate espionage turned violent. There are a lot of people in New Eden who want to get their hands on Air's technology, whatever the cost.
Thanks to Commander Ferris's repairs, our ship is almost as good as new. At his command, we will proceed to the emergency coordinates.
All ships enter warp formation. We've now arrived at Air's designated emergency evacuation zone. We'll be safe here while we regroup.
A spot well chosen. This location's cosmic abnormalities will mask our warp signatures from detection. But our appreciation of New Eden's natural wonders will have to wait. Initiating scan of unidentified...
Captain, I could use your help. My sensors are picking up a strange signal near...
Captain, hostiles inbound.
We have to defend those unarmed civilian transports. All ships equipped for combat, form up around me.
My sensors indicate that these are the same ships that attacked the cloning facility.
Several frigates are breaking away from the pack. They're targeting those civilian ships.
This will be your first combat experience as a capsuleer.
What am I gonna shoot him with?
We're too far away, Captain. Thankfully, our ship is equipped with a module that will... Target lock confirmed. Time to hit them where it hurts.
That's it, Captain. Let him have it.
Target lock confirmed. Time to hit them where it hurts. Another hostile ship incoming. A cruiser this time. It's larger and better armed than those frigates. What an exhilarating way to test your combat abilities.
This is actually pretty cool. Se ve hermoso el online, mucho
Now's
más
your
que el
chance.
Ecos.
Activate the
Órale,
weather fire.
hablas español. El Ecos nunca he jugado yo, pero yo tengo años jugando este. Un año en el Eco, no tengo PC para el online. Órale.
Good job, Captain. You've got potential. Shit. 2 battleships breaking away from the enemy fleet. They're stopping the last civilian transport from warping away. Watch your 6, Captain. They're bigger and badder than anything you've fought before.
Captain, we can use electronic countermeasures, ECM, to break the battleship's lock on the civilian transport. There is no other way to save those civilians. They are not capsuleers like you. Their deaths will be final. Yours will be a learning experience.
That's it. The final group of civilians has escaped. You've done good, Captain.
We're taking heavy fire, Commander Ferris. Once our ship is destroyed, the pod will soon follow. According to my calculations, our destruction is 99.99% certain.
Damn it! These bastards have me pinned down. I won't be able to reach you in time.
You fought well today, Captain. This is a warrior's death. Luckily for you, it will not be your last. You are a capsuleer. For you, death is not an end. It is simply the beginning of a new adventure. As always, I will see you on the other side. Welcome back to the world of the living, Captain. I hope your death was not too uncomfortable. Your neural data has been transferred to a fresh clone body. But before you stretch your new legs, someone very important would like to meet you.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vesper Calatrix, Air's Vice President of Operations. Commander Ferris spoke highly of your courage under fire. You went out with quite the bang. But from what he tells me, you deserve more than just our thanks. In fact, we have some credits waiting for you. The attack on the cloning facility interrupted your integration into Air's career program. We've re-established your connection to the program, and you've already earned a reward.
You can access the Air Career program via your neocom.
Welcome to the program, where capsuleers can forge their own path.
The rewards you just claimed are available to redeem. Exit the program.
As your last ship was destroyed in a blaze of glory, Air would like to provide you with a new one.
I will enable your station services panel so that you may board the ship provided to you by Air. Try not to blow this one up so quickly, but if you do, you can acquire a new...
Your next adventure will hopefully prove less explosive. We have a lead on the attack on the cloning facility, and we want you to follow up on it.
Metal 4, Exordium goes to farm.
We've debriefed the civilians you saved, and have learned that moments before the attack, they lost contact with one of our research facilities. That facility is in orbit around this solar system's sun. What do you say? Up for a little reconnaissance?
Certainly, Miss Calatrix. I am sure we are just as curious as you about what happened.
Excellent. It could just be solar radiation blocking their comms, but I wouldn't bet on it. Fly out to the sun, investigate, and report back on whatever is going on.
You may undock and begin your journey whenever you are ready, Captain. You can navigate a solar system by warping to celestial objects and other locations using your overview. Select the sun in your overview and then warp to it. Luminosity considerably above retina-destroying levels. Polarizing filters compensating. It seems safe to conclude that the problem was not just blocked comms. Abnormal gravitational waves are emanating from the wreckage. Their source must have been exceptionally powerful for them to be so prominent despite the sun's own gravitational field. There are multiple wrecked ships among the debris. You can loot them to investigate their contents. We can return to the station whenever you are ready, Captain. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Welcome back. So, what did you discover?
I'm afraid the research site has suffered the same fate as the cloning facility. This time, however, the wreckage was surrounded by abnormal gravitational waves.
That's not something you need to concern yourself with.
Ms. Calatrix, you did ask us to report whatever was going on. It would be remiss of me if I did not note that these readings were quite unusual.
Yes, well, you've reported it, and I have told you that it is not pertinent to this investigation. Did you find anything else?
There were a number of wrecked air vessels at the site. We've recovered this mining module from one of them.
A mining module? That cannot be a coincidence. We've just been contacted by one of our agents stationed at a nearby mining site. They've picked up a strange signal, but have been unable to locate its source. We need to find out if there's any connection between this signal and the attacks. You'll need to investigate, but undercover this time. If there is a link, we can't let whoever is behind all this know that we're onto them. Fit the mining module you recovered to your ship. That way you'll look like just another member of the mining fleet.
Well, mine upgrades 1. What the fuck?
Now, bring the module online. It appears you do not currently possess the skill necessary to use this module. Hardly surprising. You still have much to learn. Please direct your attention to the icon on the display that I have highlighted for you. You can add the missing skill to your training queue here. Now, access the skill window from the neocom. Skills are essential for all capsuleers in New Eden, as they serve as the primary measurement of one's growth. A more highly skilled pilot will be most formidable indeed. Training a new skill takes time, as the neural pathways of your brain are rewired. The complexity of this rewiring can be measured through skill points. You have enough unallocated skill points to train the required skill. Do so. Now, all you have to do is confirm that you wish to use those skills. The training required for your new module is complete. Your skill queue is now empty.
I should point out that you can train skills while doing other things. It's a good strategy to always have something training. I guarantee other capsuleers will be doing just that. We wouldn't want you to fall behind your peers, would we? To that end, I've sent the Air skill plan to your AI. Normally, you would have received it as part...
Miss Calatrix's advice is sound. You should always have a skill in training. Let's start. The more skills you acquire, the stronger you'll be. As you continue to grow as a capsuleer, you can adjust your skill acquisition to achieve your desired goals. Now, close the windows crowding your screen. It would be rather comical if you failed to see a threat hurtling right towards us because of an untidy display. Turn the module online. Well done, Captain. You can now close the fitting window.
Looks like you're ready to go, Captain. We've sent the details of your assignment to your Opportunities interface.
You can access the Opportunities interface via your neocom. Opportunities can help you discover key information about a variety of activities available to you. Select the highlighted entry for further details.
We've uploaded the key information on your assignment here. Whenever you're ready to take the next step in our investigation, you can click here to begin. Our agent will rendezvous with you at the mining site. Keep your eyes open and watch your six. This is New Eden, after all. You never know what danger is lurking around the next Stargate.
$49 you bros up in this bitch.
Miss Calatrix is right. Time is of the essence. I suspect something nefarious might be occurring at the air mining site. Undock from the station so we can begin our journey there.
I'm docking.
Your info panel has been updated with the mining site's coordinates. Let us make haste and walk to the site if... The scale of Air's mining operation is rather impressive for such a young corporation. They must be remarkably well funded. It is little wonder that Miss Calatrix would suspect espionage. Further speculation will have to wait. We're being hailed by that orca.
You must be the fresh meat Vesper told me to expect. Elias Pelton's a name, mining's a game. But you're not just here to mine, are you?
We're here to assist in any way we can with locating the source of the unusual signal you've intercepted.
Unusual's one way of putting it. Pain in my ass is another. The signal's bouncing around these asteroids like a Fetto hopped up on a bad booster. Can't get a lock on its source with all these rocks in the way.
We are outfitted with a mining laser upgrade that should help us clear those rocks away.
Good old Vesper, always 10 steps ahead. Now, let's put that bad boy to use. Best way to blend in is by getting your hands dirty with the crew. Some miners fly solo, but a project this big isn't exactly a one-man show. Sometimes the only way to get shit done is with a fleet.
Oh shit, because...
No offense or anything, you've just got that shiny new pod smell.
If your competence matches you... Captain, we're now within range of the asteroid. We should...
Please, call me Elias. Mr. Pelton makes me feel like an old man. My old man, specifically. Miserable son of a bitch. Just about spat in my face when I left his crusty old Caldari corp to make my own way.
Sincerest apologies, Elias. Our first name basis
Elias.
commence immediately.
Se llama Elias, güey.
I like to keep things informal here. Keeps morale
Elias
up. This
Pelton.
crew's full of people like me, following the siren song of sweet, sweet independence. Doesn't hurt that the money's good.
Elias. Elias, mis pelotas. You know what's going on over here in Corp Chat? Okay, I don't really know what to do anymore. It's been years since I played. I can't remember. I played vehicles for a long time. It's very simplified. So,
The asteroid is...
Nephrite? What the fuck is Nephrite?
Harvesting resources is one of the best ways to earn money in New Eden. And if you're gonna make it as a capsuleer, the one thing you gotta know is that money is king. Hell, with enough ISK, you'll be able to buy yourself a sweet ride like that venture over there. That's one down. And now, on to the next. Follow me, Captain, and stick close. This asteroid field can be a bitch to navigate.
I'm not so laughing. Hurry up, Slowpoke.
Looks like you're a natural at this. Keep it up, and Vesper will be offering you my job soon.
Elias, are there any words of wisdom you find particularly valuable for new miners?
Oh, man, where to start? First off, you gotta know the difference between raw ore and refined minerals. What we're doing right now is mining ore in its raw state. For someone just learning the ropes, selling that ore is the quickest way to make ISK.
But you can also reprocess ore into minerals. Take tritanium, for example. You can't find that stuff in the wild. You've got to get your hands on some raw ore, like feldspar, and then refine it into tritanium. You can sell those minerals or use them to build your own ships or equipment. You can find refineries at most stations. Experienced miners get way more efficient yields from their ore, so that's something you can work towards.
The asteroid is depleted. Another asteroid successfully depleted. The signal strength is increasing. I've isolated the direction of the signal source. It's coming from the asteroid. I have indicated.
We better close in on that rock, then.
The signal is exceptionally strong in this location. Let's stop the ship here.
Just like that. We can whittle away at this asteroid without damaging whatever's broadcasting that signal.
The asteroid is depleted.
Holy shit. I think we just found what we're looking for.
The signal source appears to be that wrecked frigate. The fact that the wreck...
Well, we're not going to get any solid answers all the way over here.
New to me, I don't remember this part. Do I shoot at it? Do I loot it?
The signal is strongest in the vicinity of the Dramiel's cargo hold.
I do love the feeling of...
It appears to be a black box, a device designed to survive the destruction of the vessel carrying it. Such boxes can be used to record vital flight data, but also to store valuable items.
That's nice and all, but can you open it?
Negative, Elias. Captain, the box is protected by multiple layers of encryption. While it's theoretically possible to hack into such a container, you will need significantly more training in that skill before attempting such a feat.
Don't think it's safe to crack it open here anyway. Where there's smoke, there's fire. One scout ship might mean they got friends lurking nearby. If we could trace that signal, so could someone else. Better get the box and whatever's in it back to Vesper. She'll know what to do.
Elias is correct, Captain. The box may contain the answers we need to discover why those unidentified ships attacked the cloning facility, and why one was spying on this mining site.
I do what I can. If someone went to the trouble of protecting whatever's in that box, it must be something valuable. I bet whoever sent that scout ship will be real salty that we got our hands on it. Stay sharp, Captain.
Thank you, Elias. Your guidance has been most helpful. Let's dock at the station. I'm certain Vesper is more than eager to see what we've found. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Welcome back, Captain. Elias tells me you've brought a gift.
Indeed we have, Miss Calatrix. And this gift comes wrapped in several layers of complex encryption.
I'll pass that box along to our expert hackers. If they can't crack it open, no one can.
In order to sell the ore, you must first transfer it from the cargo hold to your item hangar. Select the ore to see what you can do with it.
I
Nearly done. All that's in this.
That's a nice haul you've got there. I've transferred the ISK to your wallet. I think you'll find I've been more than generous.
In your wallet, you can view the total balance of ISK in your possession. Your recent market transaction, the highlighted entry shows how much money you received from Air in exchange for the ore. The wallet offers a wealth of information. Whenever an item is sold in New Eden, a tax is applied to that sale. The market entry displays your most recent transaction tax. Once you've finished gazing at your newfound riches, close your wallet and inventory. It's time we turned our attention to a more pressing issue. The mysterious box we discovered at the mining site.
open your wallet. I already did that. And we're stuck.
Once you've finished gazing at your newfound riches, close your wallet and inventory. It's time we turned our attention to a more
I
pressing.
want to close
As
my
good as
inventory.
they are, it'll take some time for my team to hack through the encryptions on the box. You might as well use this time to explore what New Eden has to offer. The Air Career Program will help you on your journey. The opportunities available to you have been organized into 4 career paths. Enforcers work for New Eden's factions, fighting off pirates and other threats. Explorers investigate the cluster's hidden corners, hacking systems and uncovering secrets. Soldiers of fortune band together to fight other capsuleers in the lawless reaches beyond high-security space.
EVE to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy, or you could be on the edge of your seat, shaking, making split-second decisions. This is EVE. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it.
That was in proximity?
I've always loved sci-fi and the idea of being right on the edge of discovery and frontiers of space. And doing exploration in EVE allows me to do all of that stuff. You get to go to places in space which are dangerous and unknown. That threat is what makes it a challenge. It's all part of exploration. It's not knowing what kind of profession it's going to lead me to or what kind of activity it's going to inspire me to follow. It's perfect to give you a taste of what EVE's got to offer.
The main reason that we hunt, we're looking for the good fight. There's no fun in having 25 people destroying one ship when you know that there's 40 other people, 2 jumps out, and they want to kill you. The excitement that comes with trying to block everyone that's taking damage. You're constantly cycling between ships, getting blocked and shot at. The more ships they bring, the more we can kill. I keep coming back to EVE Online because it's allowed me to create my own story and who I want to be in game. You get to decide if you're going to be the good guy or the bad guy on a daily basis. It's ruthless. It's EVE.
Industrialists turn a profit by harvesting the materials and building the machines that make life in space possible.
When there's a big war going on somewhere in the universe, this is where my corporation comes in. We're a 5-man operation. We specialize in manufacturing and delivering fully fitted ships in bulk. Some of us are going to be specialized in mining or keeping an eye on the stockpiles. And these primary resources that will be picked up by someone else to refine into components that you can start using for manufacturing. It's a special kind of fun setting up the entire process. I think what makes industrialists different is they're not driven by conflicts. What they do is absolutely key for everything else that happens in the universe, like there would be no combat if there was no ships being built.
Choose the path you want to explore first. Your choice won't limit you, and you can explore as many different paths as you like. The major factions that rule New Eden have established career agents. Complete missions from them to earn new skills, module. Follow this link to the agency window, where you can locate your nearest career agent. No matter what path you choose, you will find a career agent who can help you walk it. Close the ACP in order to proceed.
And Captain, thank you. Your help has been invaluable. Our investigation is still in the early stages, but I have 2 theories. The attack may have been motivated by simple greed. Air has no shortage of competitors. Some would kill to acquire our groundbreaking technology. Literally. A more worrying possibility is that someone is trying to stop us from pursuing our research. While Air takes pride in disrupting the corporate tech scene, there are those who think we push the limits of innovation too far. The technology suppression laws in New Eden are draconian, if you ask me. Here's hoping this mystery box has the answers we need. Once my team has cracked it open, I'll be in touch.
Much appreciated, Miss Calatrix. I await any and all updates with bated breath. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I don't breathe. Captain, when you're ready, we can undock and begin the next phase of our journey. I do wonder how you'll die next. I suppose that is what ancient philosophers called morbid curiosity. Now that no one is actively trying to kill us, I will teach you how to navigate in space. The primary mode of interstellar travel through New Eden is via stargates. We will proceed to our destination through these stargates. First, select the destination I've highlighted in your overview. Stargates are also called jump gates because of the way ships seem to jump between distant locations. We are passing through Exordium, a max security space reserved for the development of new capsuleers. Security protocols in this region prevent capsuleers from attacking one another, and available opportunities are calibrated for new pilots. Warp drive active. As Exordium is dedicated to the orientation of new capsuleers, a variety of jobs are available to help you acclimate to life in New Eden. Once you feel sufficiently prepared, you can leave this space in search of more exciting and lucrative opportunities throughout the wider New Eden cluster. Of course, said excitement comes with a mildly heightened risk of casualties.
It looks cool.
Warp drive active. Exordium is governed by the Concord Assembly, a neutral organization in charge of policing high-security systems. They manage the central constellations in collaboration with Air, while the four great empires of New Eden represent themselves in adjacent embassy constellations. Warp drive active. You are now in the Federation Free Zone, an embassy constellation of the Galente Federation. The Galente Federation is a democratic union of many cultures, governed by an elected Senate and President. They are embroiled in a long-standing conflict with the Kaldari state, but Concord protocols prevent outright war in Exordium. We've reached our destination. Time to initiate the docking sequence, Captain. After the collapse of the Eve Gate, humanity was scattered and isolated. Once they rediscovered space travel, the Galente began contacting those living on other planets. According to archaeologists, the first settlers arrived through the Eve Gate over 15,000 years ago. When the gate collapsed, so did their civilization. It would be millennia later that the Galente united isolated fragments of humanity to form the Federation. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Now don't be shy. Begin a conversation with an agent. I'm sure they will love you. And if they don't, they will simply have to tolerate you. Your choice of career agent will not limit you in any way. You can choose to work with multiple agents, but let's focus on just one for now. To begin the next, career agents offer adventures designed to hone your skills. AIR has provided a skill plan unique to each agent to assist with your progress. Since we always want to have a skill in training, let's dive into one of those plans. Since you have accepted the Enforcer's mission, you should select the Enforcer career path. For your chosen career path, you will want to train the AIR Enforcer skill plan. All good Capsuleers will always have a skill in training. And you are a good Capsuleer, are you not? To prove to me what a good Capsuleer you are, add the skills to your queue and begin training them. Using skill plans to guide your progression will make your life easier and prove rewarding. As you explore different career opportunities, you will find skill plans tailored to match your evolving goals. Career agents will sometimes reward Capsuleers with new ships. It is wise to have the skills required for those ships in your training queue. We're almost ready to embark on our new adventure. Now is the perfect time to close any windows you no longer need on your display. Missions you have accepted or been offered are added to your... Missions you have accepted or been offered are added to your Opportunities interface. Warp drive active. drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Missions you have accepted or been offered are added to your Opportunities interface. Open it. Here you can view the mission briefing, objectives, and rewards. Warp drive active. active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Warp drive active. active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. You can access the Air Career program via your neocom. I must say, Captain, you've handled yourself remarkably well. If you find yourself confused as you explore the stars, there is a help section available in the agency. Warp drive active. My sensors have found nothing in the area other than this lone Stargate, partly hidden inside a cluster of rock formations. I would advise you to proceed with care. Smuggler gates such as these are rarely left undefended. Your agent instructed you to approach the Stargate. Be ready to retreat should the need arise. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. I must say, Captain, you've handled yourself remarkably well. If you find yourself confused as you explore the stars, there is a help section available. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Docking permission requested. I must say, Captain, you've handled yourself remarkably well. If you find yourself confused as you explore the stars, there is a help section available in the...
Bitch, I already know you. You tell me that every fucking mission, man.
Warp drive active. active. Looks like your next acceleration gate is guarded. You'll have to take care of the guards before you can get through. Skill training completed. Warp drive active. Looks like you found the next pirate outpost. Your instructions were to destroy it. I would recommend leaving the loot in the wreck after you obliterate the structure. You would not want to be caught trying to jump between systems with contraband in your cargo hold. The local security forces do not look kindly upon such activity. A module has run out of charges. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. I must say, Captain, you've handled yourself remarkably well. If you find yourself confused as you explore the stars, there is a help section available in the agency.
Yeah, you could stop reminding me about that. That'd be great. Thank you.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Stream Supreme Court casts to see our Federation's justice in action. Justice may be blind, but democracy is transparent.
I must say, Captain, you've handled yourself remarkably well. If you find yourself confused as you explore the stars, there is a help section available in...
Are you ready to lead the way? Do you have what it takes to shape the future? Then Federation fleets want you in command.
Warp drive active. I detect no life signs within the habitation module, and the communication services in the adjacent security towers seem to be down. I suggest approaching the Lafleur Inn to have a better look. Its hull appears to be damaged. A cloud of radioactive gas is flowing through the cracks and filling the void surrounding the structure. The corpses floating around the inn are most likely of people who were ejected through the airlock. It's a trap. A smart bomb notched into the hull of Lafleur Inn sent out a blast wave that has damaged your ship. You should leave this area immediately. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. I must say, Captain, you've handled...
From Barbary to Charlemagne, from Kentucky to Lumiere, from president to technician, we are all citizens of this Federation. Support your fellow citizens.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Shit blew up for no reason.
Warp drive active.
What up? Blast from the 2015.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Together we are the dream of the Federation. Do your part to keep that dream alive and enlist today.
Oh shit, I'm out of ammo? God damn it. Put a drone? Shit. Bitch, let me Omni fit hoe.
Warp drive active.
Any mission where to go? To Wysaw. Oh, okay.
Warp drive active.
Are you a goon member, Blasphemy? Doesn't make a difference.
Warp drive active.
Oh great, I don't have fucking ammo, man. The fuck? We'll be back.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yo! Why did I have my drone bang?
Docking permission requested. Docking permission requested. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Now I climbed up. I probably should buy more than that.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. active.
This shit blowing up for no reason and shit. No reason for that thing to blow up.
Warp drive active.
Oh my god, is this the last pocket?
I have located your target in this area. He is not, in fact, inside the stolen Navy ship. I detect his life signs inside the stasis webifier tower attached to his outpost. It is currently causing a major slowdown in our velocity.
Fucking Michael Bay scene, man.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Enough carrier aid for go ahead.
I must say, Captain, you've handled yourself remarkably well.
Again. Surgeon's great for your service. I can look last night to your combat crew. We've got one nice combat right. Fully your commitment and enforcement our agency across the coast. I've heard the system we were looking for capable pilots. Check out the boat staying stars from our info. And we brought in your skills since they could always start coming with any other career aid in the station. Thank you again.
Here, you can learn more about being a new Eden Capsuleer. For now, you can close the agency.
Okay.
Though there are thousands of copies of Aura in New Eden, I am glad to be your Aura. Have I said too much? My sentimentality protocols may need adjusting. Now it's time for you to venture out into the stars. Go forth and show New Eden what you are truly made of.
Well, it's basically the same new player missions that we did like years ago in a whole new region of space. That's how they do it. Crazy and thought they would have done new like missions and new hand holding stuff. But whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna take off. Thanks for hanging out. I might do the other career agents, we'll see. I doubt it. But yeah, I'm gonna